You're on.
Adrenaline surges through my body. There's no time to think. I scrabble to find a foothold, a handhold, but the rock is too smooth, too slippery. I can't, I scream. I can't. I'm frantic, clawing at the rock. Harvey's yelling down at me from his ledge. The wolf pups wake up and yelp like crazy. I try running and jumping at the wall, but again and again my hands and feet slip back off the rock face. I've climbed 100 trees before, but this is totally different. Cholly Murrum! Harvey screeches, stretches his arms down towards me, but there's no way I can reach it. Help me! I shout. I hear the scuffle and clamour of the wolf pack coming along the tunnel. Fast! Hisses Harvey, the spear still clasped in his teeth. He's pointing down, showing me his handhold. I grab on and haul myself up, clenching my teeth at the pain that burns in my shoulder. My foot finds the tiniest toehold. My toes clench with everything I've got. Where next? I yell, eyes and hands searching for the next handhold. Fast! Cholly Murrum. He leans out dangerously from the ledge to show me. I reach for it, inch higher, but I'm not quick enough. The wolves are nearly here. I can hear their scrabbling feet, their guttural growls, their panting breath. Look, me, shouts Harvey. Fast, fast. I look up. He's extending his arm down to me, shaking his hand like he wants me to take it. I can't. I just can't. I'm glued to the spot. I don't dare move. There's a soft thud behind me as the first wolf jumps into the cavern. I hear the clicking sound of claws on stone. I see the fear on Harvey's face. The wolf is running at me, and I'm not high enough. Not at all. Jump, Cholly Murrum. My eyes lock onto Harvey's. I let go of the rock, and I jump, and I reach, and I grasp his outstretched hand. He grabs my wrist. My feet swing out, and the wolf leaps up. Reflexively, I bring my knees up, and they bash painfully into the wall. In a frenzy of snarls, the wolf leaps again. But Harvey's got me, locking my eyes with his. He yells as he heaves me up onto his ledge. The wolf snaps the air and falls back to the cave floor. I lie on my stomach on the narrow ledge. Harvey prods me with his foot to get up, but I must be in shock because I can't seem to make my limbs move. I peep over the edge below. The wolf gives up on me and just stands there watching. The rest of the pack has swarmed into the cavern. They nip and scuffle and play fight. One or two of them sniff at the mulin pups. We go, Cholly Murrum, says Harvey, and he helps me stand. Wordlessly, he guides me upwards. The going gets easier up there, and he seems to know exactly where to put his hands and feet. At last, we crawl out through the opening and into the calm of the sunny afternoon air. Harvey takes a spear from his mouth, coughing. We roll away from the hole and lie, panting, on the rain-damp moss. Each breath hurts, each heartbeat hurts. Beneath us, down in the cavern, the wolf howls. The sound spirals and loops out of the darkness, a howl so mournful I feel goose pimples rise across my whole body. Then the wolf falls silent, utterly silent, like he's listening. Somewhere down there, another wolf howls. Then a third wolf wraps itself around the others, then another and another. Just below us, a wolf pup howls for the very first time, his thin warble mingling with the song of the pack. The first wolf howls again, leading them all. Then, as gradually as the wolf's song rose, it slowly fades away. The wolf's pup voice is the last, like he hasn't yet learned when the song's finished. "Oop," he says, then he too falls silent. Cautiously, still breathing hard, we lean over the edge of the opening and look back into the den. It is full of wolves. None of them look at us, they're all too busy with each other. They've formed a circle around the pups, and they're leaning in, nuzzling and licking the little ones. One of the adult wolves lies down next to the pups and gathers them towards her with her muzzle. Two pups start to feed greedily. Another female lies down and feeds the other pups nearest her. It's amazing. The pups are so little, but they just know what to do. One by one, wolves lie down together, paws and ears and tails and bellies and backs and muzzles all mingled until the floor of the den is carpeted with grey fur. Only one wolf stands alone, on the edge of the pack. He's huge. His fur is dark. One of his ears is torn. That was the wolf who's leaped at me, I'm sure of it. He sniffs the air and looks back towards the tunnel, back towards Deadman's cave and the mother wolf we killed. I bite my lip. I think that's the alpha. That one's the alpha, I whisper. Harvey looks at me, his eyes puzzled. That wolf, he says, pointing down. Now the wolf is looking up at us, his eyes gleaming dully. Instinctively I duck away, but he doesn't seem worried by us, or scared, or angry. He just watches us watching him, like there's nothing left for him to do. I think of my own home, my own family, my own pack, and my whole body hurts, inside and out. I feel the searing pain of the claw cuts on my shoulder, the sharp sting of my bleeding knee. and the raw ache right in the pit of my belly. The world blurs as my eyes fill with tears. I want my mum. I turn my face away and stare out across the valley. We're on a rocky little platform, so high up we're above the treetops, whose leaves glow golden in the sunshine. Steam rises from the forest in swirling wisps, and the air is noisy with birdsong. Right over the other side of the valley, and higher even than us, I can just see the tip of the spirit stone rising out of the trees, kind and familiar amongst all this strangeness. Home, I murmur. I wipe my eyes and watch some tiny bright green birds that I've never seen in my world. They swoop and twist joyfully in the air before darting into their nest holes in the cliff just above us. I smile, a little smile. Below us in the cavern I hear the shuffling of the wolves. How can somewhere so beautiful be so dangerous? And full of dangers. As I gaze up at the nests, a cold realization suddenly clutches at my heart. The little platform we're on is about the size of Lamont's trampoline. It juts out from the cliff face like one of those little folded down tables you get on a train. I cautiously get to my feet and peer all along the cliff. There's no path down from here, no way up from here, either. The cliff is sheer and impassable. Harby, I whisper, my breath catching in my throat. He looks at me, and I can tell from his wide eyes that he's having the same thought. Harby, we're stuck. What are we going to do?